Welcome to a quiet realm where my goal is to play some video games, do some gameplay, and try to help you get to sleep by just playing this video in the background. Full disclosure, I have never done this before, and this is sort of a test run to see if anybody likes it and if I should keep going. I'm happy to play any games that come up, any games that you like that are cozy and somewhat relaxing. I don't want anything too intense because the goal here is to be a relaxing channel and help you sleep. Now, I'll try my best throughout the playthrough not to get too excited or jump up too much and scream. I'm a fairly laid back person anyways, and so it should be quite fine. But there might be a situation where there's a fight or something. Whatever the case is, I'll try to level the audio and ensure that it's still a relaxing experience for you. Today I'm playing the Skyrim Anniversary Edition. This is an upgrade that I just bought for Skyrim, and I thought it might be nice for a cozy playthrough. I'll probably be doing some alchemy, reading through some lore books, and just making my way through the world of Skyrim in as relaxing a way as I can. I'll probably try to be quite sneaky. Maybe I'll make a stealth archer like normal and sneak my way around in order to make it as quiet as I possibly can, but still entertaining. I probably will waffle on a lot, but let's get started with our character creator. And welcome aboard. Thank you for being here. Let's get to it. So I'm going to go through all of the different characters first, since I've actually never really paid attention to these, and this gives me a great opportunity to do so. First we have Argonians. This reptilian race, well suited for the treacherous swamps of their black marsh homeland, has developed a natural resistance to diseases and the ability to breathe underwater. They can call upon the hist skin to regenerate health very quickly. Argonians are pretty cool. I've never played as one. Breton. In addition to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of High Rock's Bretons can boast a resistance to magic. Bretons can call upon the dragon skin power to absorb spells. Dark Elf, also known as Dunmer in their homeland of Morrowind. Dark Elves are noted for their stealth and magic skills. They are naturally resistant to fire and can call upon their ancestors' wrath to surround themselves in fire. High Elf, also known as Altmer in their homeland of Somerset Isle. The High Elves are the most strongly gifted in the arcane arts of all the races. They can call upon their highborn power to regenerate magicka quickly. Imperial, natives of Cyrodiil, they have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They are skilled with combat and magic. Anywhere gold coins might be found, Imperials always seem to find a few more. They can call upon the voice of the Emperor to calm an enemy. Khajiit, Hailing from the province of Elsewhere, they are intelligent, quick, and agile. They make excellent thieves due to their natural stealthiness. All Khajiit can see in the dark at will and have unarmed claw attacks. Nord. Citizens of Skyrim, they are a tall and fair-haired people. Strong and hardy, Nords are famous for their resistance to cold and their talent as warriors. They can use a battle cry to make opponents flee. Orc. The people of the Hrothgarian and Dragontail Mountains, Orcish smiths are prized for their craftsmanship. Orc troops in heavy armor are among the finest in the Empire, and are fearsome when using their berserker rage. Redguard. The most naturally talented warriors in Tamriel. The Redguards of Hammerfell have a hardy constitution and a natural resistance to poison. They can call upon an adrenaline rush in combat. Wood Elf. The clan folk of the western Valenwood forests, also known as Bosmer. Wood elves make good scouts and thieves, and there are no finer archers in all of Tamriel. They have natural resistances to both poisons, and diseases. They can command animals to fight for them. Now, I don't know exactly who to play as. Normally I go for the Wood Elf, the old Bosmer. But I'm thinking to be an Imperial or a Breton today. I think Breton is quite good for alchemy. I think also High Elves are probably quite good as well. Let's try the Wood Elf. They do look quite funny. I'm not going to spend too much time on the character creator, just to get into the game sooner. Okay, mixing up the different eyes that the Wood Elves have. They're very strange. I'm going to put most of the things all the way to the left. Eyebrows. I'm not actually really happy with how this character is turning out. But let's see what we can end up with here. I think every archer and every character that I end up making in Skyrim usually has a pretty big beard. there's not many options for the wood elf. I think I'm going to change over to Breton instead, because I can roleplay a bit better if I make him into something more my style. Perhaps like this or this. Just a little bit less chunky, I should say. It's a very strong guy. Alright. Let's do the same thing as we did with the wood elf or the Bosmer. And let's fix some of the colors and some of the widths. Alright. And the eyes as well. I would like him to have green eyes. I can't really tell if this is green, but let's go for it. Okay. He looks very sleepy in this one, actually, which could be nice and fitting for our videos here. But I'll stick with this one here. Now we choose some eyebrows. Now, in real life, I have some very bushy eyebrows. Maybe like this is actually not too bad. Not too far off from accurate. Let's give him whatever is a normal mouth. Maybe like this one. And then, of course, he needs a beard, like always. Let's see what kind of beards the Bretons can get. Okay, a much longer one. Perfect. And now for the hairstyle, we'll just get a very basic look. Just your typical Breton dude going out to do some exploring. I quite like this one. There we go. All right, now for the name. Let's call him Quiet. I think that works for what we're trying to do here. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm playing with the alternate start mod, which means that I start in this room here, and I'm given an option of where I want to start the game instead of going through the basic beginning again. So I'm just going to stop and turn the volume down a little bit, because the effects are quite loud for me. I hope it's not too quiet, but we can always adjust later if anything. Alright, and now I hear a rat squeaking. We must activate this statue of Mara, and she'll ask us, where do we want to begin our journey? So we need to consider this.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
On board a ship, I can own a house right off the beginning. I can become a member of a guild right away. I can be a patron at a local inn. I think that one is quite nice. A soldier in the army. I don't want the vanilla start. I don't really want to escape this cell. An outlaw in the wilds is quite exciting. I don't know what is a vigilant of Stendar, to be totally honest. I am camping in the woods. That is quite nice as well. It makes sense for us if we want to be an archer. I was shipwrecked off the coast. I do not want to be a vampire. That sounds very action-oriented. The same with a necromancer and a warlock thrall. Attacked and left for dead, a forsworn native, or a surprise. I think we should wake up in an inn.
Which inn are you a patron of?
Let's become a patron of one of the first areas to be in. Perhaps the Bannered Mare? Or Riverwood, which is right near the beginning of the game. Let's do the Sleeping Giant Inn.
Even the lowest among us can rise to greatness.
Thank you for that. Now we can sleep, and when we wake up, we should be in Riverwood.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Here we are. We've got some clothes on. Apparently we got these somewhere. We also got some baked potatoes. All right. Very nice.
Need something?
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
Gale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
I'm actually quite surprised how nice it
Did
looks.
you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
Let me just fix one of the
Guess you got
settings.
potatoes in your ears after.
There we are.
Get a fresh batch in soon.
I like to be a bit further away from the action. Okay, I don't want to steal anything. Let's talk to some people. Orgnar.
You promised me you
We got rooms and food. Drink, too.
Wait,
I cook.
let me guess.
Ain't much else to tell.
Can I use the alchemy lab?
Long as you clean up. You know how to use it, right? Mix a couple of ingredients together. See what happens. A little wheat and blisterwort makes a healing potion, if you didn't know.
Oh, wow.
We have plenty of ingredients.
He gives me
for
some
sale,
ingredients.
too.
Where can I learn about magic?
Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two.
Alright, and have you heard any rumors lately? Several patrols have passed through Riverwood in the last few days. Nobody's entirely sure what's going on. They've all been headed south toward Helgen. Ah, this is the beginning of the game. Because I started elsewhere, I can now go over to
All right then.
Helgen and start the actual game.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Need a room.
I'm the innkeeper.
Talk to Delphine.
It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Well, thank you, but I already have a room, Delphine.
I'm just the cook, lad.
We don't get a lot of travelers here in River.
Let's explore. Actually, let's craft that potion. Okay, I was wrong. He did not give me ingredients, and so I can't
We
craft.
got rooms and food. Drink, too.
Alright, so there's quite a heavy rainfall.
Got something I'm supposed to do. Looks like that's it.
The rain is quite loud and distracting. Alright. Let's get inside somewhere cozy. Or actually, let me just wait. And hopefully the rain will go away. Ah. Now that is much better, huh? Alright, I'm also going to change the difficulty to make it as easy as possible. And that will keep it more relaxing for me and for you. Now let's look at the world here. I see a deer off in the distance. Nice music playing.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
What can you tell me about Riverwood?
It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes.
Interesting. Is there somewhere I can buy fresh supplies?
And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor? Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Thank you very much. Let's go find Alvor, because I would like some weapons, just to be safe. That's Hod.
Hobbs isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Okay, I can smith an iron dagger.
That's a decent weapon you've made.
Very easy. Thank you, Alvor.
What? Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Alright, I can sharpen it up as well. And one more time, I'm going to turn down the effects a little bit again.
Next time. You looking? This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Alright, I will tan some leather on the rack. Use the tanning rack. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Leather. Now the mods add a lot of these extra options here. I'm just looking for leather and I can't seem to find it anywhere. Here we go.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest.
Craft a hide helmet. Alright.
Hide.
And where do I craft it? I guess here as well. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe at the blacksmith forge. Ah, here it is. Hide helmet.
Whatever. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate.
I have impressed him from working very quickly.
Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Temper a hide helmet.
Next time.
Bring the tempered hide helmet to Alvor.
You looking for a new... You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day.
Thank you,
Why
sir.
don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
Perhaps I will. Alright, so now we have a dagger and a helmet, and look at how beautiful the town of Riverwood is. Wow. Now I need to collect all of these things. Here's some thistle. And if I want to be an alchemist, a sneaky alchemist, I need to collect as many ingredients as I can find. Maybe she has some.
Ain't used to strangers here in Riverwood.
I don't think so. Here we go. More thistle. Alright, I'm just sort of running freely here. I'm just randomly going. I don't know where this leads to. But I should probably put on some armor and a weapon. We have an iron hatchet. Here we are. Looking quite silly at the beginning, but I think it's fairly normal. Okay. There is an arrow here to maybe walk over to Helgen. So we might as well start the beginning quest. Oh, there's a fox. I think the fox is one of the best animals in the world. It's such a majestic little guy. Let's see what's off the beaten path over here. Anything interesting? Ah, I see some enemies there. So I think this could be the first fight we have to encounter. I'll try to be quick about it.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Okay. We did it, and the music didn't even have time to change. That is perfect. Now we can take his armor as well. And we found a bow. This is very perfect. And our first book. I'm just taking all of the items. I tend to be what's considered a loot goblin in these kind of games. But let's read our first book. This is called Warrior. Warrior by Revan. This is the third book in a 4-book series. If you have not read the first 2 books, Beggar and Thief, you would be well advised to do so. I think we'll carry on and just hope for context later. Soybud Errol did not know much of his past, nor did he care to. As a child, he had lived in Errolgard, but the kingdom was very poor, and taxes were as a result very high. He was too young to manage his abundant inheritance, but his servants, fearing that their master would be ruined, moved him to Jallenheim. No one knew why that location was picked. Some old maid, long dead now, had thought it was a good place to raise a child. No one else had a better idea. There may have been children with a more pampered, more spoiled existence than young Soybud, but that is doubtful. As he grew, he understood that he was rich, but he had nothing else. No family, no social position, no security at all. Loyalty, he found out on more than one occasion, cannot truly be bought. Knowing that he had but one asset, a vast fortune, he was determined to protect it and, if possible, increase it. Some otherwise perfectly nice people are greedy, but Soybud was that rare accident of nature or breeding who has no other interest but acquiring and hoarding gold. He was willing to do anything to increase his fortune. Most recently, he had begun secretly hiring mercenaries to attack desirable properties, and then buying them when no one wanted to live there anymore. The attacks would then, of course, cease, and Soybud would have profitable land, which he had purchased for a song. It had begun small with a few farms, but recently he had begun a more ambitious campaign. In north-central Skyrim, there's an area called the Alto, which is of unique geographical interest. It is a dormant volcanic valley surrounded on all sides by glaciers, so the earth is hot from the volcano, but the constant water drizzle and air is frigid. A grape called jaspe grows there comfortably, and everywhere else in Tamriel it withers and dies. The strange vineyard is a privately owned, and the wine produced from it is thus rare and extremely expensive. It is said that the Emperor needs the permission of the Imperial Council to have a glass of it once a year. In order to harass the owner of the Alto into selling his land cheap, Soebud had to hire more than a few mercenaries. He had to hire the finest private army in Skyrim. Soebud did not like spending money, but he had agreed to pay the general of the army, a woman called Lysifitra, a gem the size of an apple. He had not given it to her yet. Payment was to be delivered on the success of the mission. But he had trouble sleeping, knowing that he was going to give up such a prize. He always slept during the day so he could watch his storehouse by night, when he knew thieves were about. That brings us up to this moment when, after a fitful sleep, Soebud woke up at about noon and surprised a thief in his bedroom. The thief was Eslaf. Eslaf had been contemplating a leap from the window, 100 feet down, into the branches of a tree beyond the walls of the fortified palace, and a tumble into a stack of hay. Anyone who has ever attempted such a feat will testify that it takes some concentration and nerve to do such a thing. When he saw that the rich man sleeping in the room had awakened, both left him and Eslaf slipped behind a tall ornamental shield on display to wait for Soebud to go back to sleep. Soebud did not go back to sleep. He had heard nothing, but could feel someone in the room with him. He stood up and began pacing the room. Soebud paced and gradually decided that he was imagining things. No one was there. His fortune was safe and secure. He was returning to his bed when he heard a clunk. Turning around, he saw the gem, the one he was to give to Lysifitra, on the floor by the Atmoran cavalry shield. A hand reached out from behind the shield and grabbed it up. "Thief," Soebud cried out, grabbing a jeweled Akaviri katana from the wall and lunging at the shield. The fight between Eslaf and Soebud will not go down in the annals of great duels. Soebud did not know how to use a sword, and Eslaf was no expert at blocking with a shield. It was clumsy, it was awkward. Soebud was furious, but was psychologically incapable of using the sword in any way that could damage its fine filigree, reducing its market value. Eslaf kept moving, dragging the shield with him, trying to keep it between him and the blade, which is, after all, the most essential part of any block. Soebud screamed in frustration as he struck at the shield, bumping its way across the room. He even tried negotiating with the thief, explaining that the gem was a promise to a great warrior named Lysifitra, and if he would give it back, Soebud would happily give him something else in return. Eslaf was not a genius, but he did not believe that. By the time Soebud's guards came to the bedroom in response to their master's calls, he had succeeded in backing the shield into a window. They fell on the shield, having considerable more expertise with their swords than Soebud did. But they discovered that there was no one behind it. Eslaf had leapt out the window and escaped. As he ran heavily through the streets of Jallenheim, making jingling noises from the gold coins in his pocket, and feeling the huge gem chafe where he had hidden it, Eslaf did not know where he should go next. He knew only that he could never go back to that town, and he must avoid this warrior named Lysifitra, who had claims on the jewel. Eslaf Errol's story is continued in the book King. So there's our first story from Skyrim. Now, I do plan to read every book that I come across, but I will never go out of my way to find a book. If I see one, I will read it, but my goal is not to just read every book one after the other. I want to come across them naturally. If I walk into a shop, for example, and I see 20 books, I might read one then, and then pick up the other 19 and read them at smaller intervals later, perhaps sitting by a campfire in the nighttime, or just at some other point in the game. Let's continue now. Something that I normally do in these games is I quick save. I need to make sure that we can save it often, just in case the game crashes. This does happen sometimes with Skyrim. I do hope you're enjoying this so far. Oh, look, there's some woman here.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Oh, she sells something. What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Well, just meat. No, thank you. Oh, she has a dog as well. Very cool. Okay. Helgen is to our left, along with Iverstead. If we carry on here, we have Falkreath. Riften is also this way. There's another mountain flower for us. And another. We need to pick all of these so that we can make some potions. This is generally how I earn money in Skyrim. I like to find different ingredients, and make some potions out of it. We're coming up on Helgen now. I think we may see a dragon, so I hope it's not too loud. There he goes. Now the dragon is gone, let's check out the town. Not a very cozy town to be living in right now. It is just on fire. Ah, we found a journal. Let's see what the journal says. This journal contains several undated entries. First entry. Hard to believe I've filled up that whole journal already. I never realized how much of Cyrodiil I hadn't seen yet. So much diversity, yet so much destruction from the Great War. A lot of history has been lost here forever. The expedition is ending soon, and everyone will be returning home. I have one last task to perform before I do the same. I'll send the other journal ahead with my supplies and the artifacts we recovered. Second entry. I've received word from my contacts in Skyrim. All seems quiet for now. probably for the first time since High King Torig was killed. I should be able to make the crossing quietly enough during the night, so long as there are no Imperial patrols to deal with. Third entry. So much for being discreet. I crossed the border near a small village called Helgen and made my way up to Darkwater Crossing. Unfortunately, I can't get back to my camp now because the area has filled with Imperial patrols. It seems they are searching for someone very important. If I'm not mistaken, someone they intend to ambush here. This could be the very first thing I am seeking here in Skyrim, but crossing the border in the dead of night without passing through the checkpoints has turned out to be a very bad plan. Fourth entry. I woke early this morning with an Imperial sword pressed to my neck. A patrol found me camped under a rock outcropping on the edge of the volcanic marshes. I guess I wasn't as well hidden as I thought. I have no idea where they're taking us, but I've been stuffed into the back of a rickety old cart, being pulled by an even more rickety-looking old nag. At least they let me keep my journal for now. Fifth entry. Shore's bones, if only I had known sooner. The ambush, the captives in the cart with me, Stormcloak rebels, led by none other than Ulfric Stormcloak himself. There's no time to explain properly. I scarcely believe it myself. If it hadn't been for the dragon, I'd not even be here to write this down. Yes, a dragon. Big, black, as large as the towers of the keep itself. It swooped in out of nowhere and laid waste to the village and the keep. General Tullius didn't take my head today, or the heads of several Stormcloak rebels, but that doesn't matter now. Hadvar and Ralof set aside their differences to help the survivors. They went into the lower keep hours ago. Something about caves with a back entrance. I don't think they're coming back. I'll have to see if I can get out of the city and down to Riverwood. Someone needs to warn them. This building won't remain standing for much longer. I still can't believe it. A dragon. Straight out of the legends. Nobody back home will ever believe me. Unfortunately, my friend, you didn't make it back home. Now, I'm not going to enter Helgen Keep. I'm going to make my way through, continue on to the southeast here. We're headed east. Let's see what's over here. Ivarstead and Riften. Now, Riften is a town where the Thieves Guild is located, so that would be quite nice to get there, actually. Ivarstead, I'm not sure what that is. I mean, it rings a bell, but I haven't played fully through Skyrim in a long time. Some thistle, some mountain flower, some more mountain flowers. This is very good. We're going up into the snow now, and I imagine there could be some some bad guys here. Okay, just follow along the road. Oh, here's a guy.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Oh, so it is a Stormcloak camp here. Interesting. Let's carry on. Okay. I've come across a cave with some snowberries, but I have lost the road. I think it's here. Yes, okay. Let's carry on now. I hope this has still been relaxing and you've been able to drift off. Or if not, I hope at least the playthrough can be enjoyable.
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
Another random hunter. They do seem to be everywhere here. Now don't forget, I've already mentioned, but I've got a few mods playing here. Mostly just things from the Creation Club, so no heavy modding in this playthrough. But there are still a few. And there's a horse by himself here. I don't know where his owner is. Oh, and a fox, or a... yeah, a snow fox. We'll leave him be.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude. Need something?
Even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway.
Don't bother me, peasant. I've had a long journey and paid too much
Oh.
coin on these gifts to be late to Vittoria's wedding.
This guy's not very nice, is he?
Indeed, if we ever get there. I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant.
Okay. Making it down the other side of the mountain now. I'm going to sprint to try to find a town a bit faster. Oh, I see a goat. 2 goats wandering around here. Okay, we're out of the woods. Not out of the woods, I should say. Out of the mountain. Oh, and there's some wolves. I can take care of them quite quickly, though, on this very easy difficulty. Okay. Oh. The time of day just got very beautiful. Let's just go for a leisurely walk here. You know what? I forgot to put on the armor that we had picked up. There we are. Now we just can walk through the forest like this. We are a Breton. And we are cool. There's a little house up here. Let's see what it is. Oh, wow. This is just what we need. An alchemist's shack. We might as well live here. I'm taking all of the ingredients. I've got 2 more books. Okay. There's quite a lot here. And I don't want to spend too long, so I'm going to pick up all of the books. Oh, this is very this is very short. Here's from the Alchemist Journal. Coming to this area was a brilliant decision. The local flora seemed to have many useful properties that I've been able to utilize into new potions. Outside, the rich soil has allowed the cuttings I've collected to grow into fine and bountiful plants. This afternoon, I think I will journey out for more mushrooms, as my current supply is beginning to dwindle. On a personal note, I have moved my alchemy work outside the shack. I find the midday air is a boon to my health, as well as inspirational to my work. Fully agreed, alchemist. I like the midday air. Notes on tamed rabbit. Interesting. The rabbits here seem particularly adept at sniffing out potion requirements. I recently found one nibbling on my thistle plants and managed to capture it. It is my hope that I will be able to train it to lead me to the most bountiful flora. The next entry is 1 week later. The rabbit, which I have decided to name Thistle, in honor of the carefully cultivated plants it managed to destroy, is showing great promise. Thistle has proven to be quite tame and even rather intelligent. Getting it to respond to commands, however, can be a bit of a trial. I've resorted to plying it with carrots. And that actually began a quest called Pets of Skyrim. The journey through Skyrim can be hard and long, and I could use the companionship of a loyal animal. Wow. Okay, I would very much like a pet, so I can feed Thistle a carrot. Hey there, Thistle. Want a treat? Okay. Now we have many ingredients outside here. This is excellent. Here are the Jazbay grapes I was reading about. Jazbay, even more Jazbay. Alright, we've got quite a lot of ingredients. Let's go back to the alchemy lab here. See what we can come up with. Blisterwort mixed with, let's say, purple mountain flower. No, it didn't make anything. It can be quite hard to find the correct ingredients for potions. But I just throw everything together and hope for the best. Okay. We've done a few potions. I did a lot of mistakes, but that's okay. Now let's pick up these two books. This one is volume 2 of The Real Baronzia, or Baronzia, by Anonymous. I think rather I'll read this one, A Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. And then, when we pick up the version 1 of these, or the first book of these, like V2 and V3 of the Song of Pelennor, then I'll read the whole series in a separate video, I think. Unless we find it in this video. But A Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun. Let's read this because we'll go to that city at some point soon. By Mikhail the Bard. Welcome, good sir, to this indispensable guide. Within these pages, I, your humble author and guide, will describe to you the great city of Whiterun, the jewel of the north. Whiterun offers numerous diversions for the man in search of adventure, fortune, and companionship, whether for a night or for a lifetime. The city is graced with not one, but 2 worthy taverns, and there are maids and wenches aplenty. The city is located rather centrally in Skyrim, and this is well, for it is not far from anywhere. Perched high upon a rocky hill, Whiterun dominates the grassy plains that surround it. High stone walls protect its denizens from the wolves, mammoths, bandits, and other dangers lurking beyond. When you first enter through the city's main gate, you find yourself in the Plains District. This is so named because it is the lowest of the city's 3 neighborhoods. But here can be found the Bannered Mare, which I count among the finest taverns in all Skyrim. The scenery within is quite compelling if you have an eye for the fairer sex. A stout lass named Hulda tends the bar. Don't let that stony Nord exterior fool you, for she is possessed of that same fiery passion that all Nord women try so hard to conceal. Sadia, the barmaid, is an exotic Redguard beauty. She's quite mysterious, and your humble author is determined to learn her secrets. Outside the Bannered Mare is a modest marketplace, and here is where I found true love. Though I would never deter a fellow hunting hound from the chase, for indeed, why should I author these tomes, if not to provide guidance in this very matter? I must ask that you do me this one kindness. Her name is Carlotta Valentia, and she is a magnificent beauty who makes a modest living selling bread and produce in the daylight hours. By the gods, I will make that feisty beauty mine someday. This guy's a little bit creepy. And of course, there are other services to be found in the Blaines district. Bellathor's General Goods offers various and sundry wares for the adventurous travelers, and Arcadia's Cauldron offers what tonics and herbs one would expect from an apothecary shop. Arcadia herself is an amiable sort. I often visit her to make conversation, as she is an imperial far from home. She is, however, a bit old for my taste. A gentleman of advanced years might find in her a worthy companion. Should you need your blade sharpened or your armor hammered, War Maidens offers a smithing service very near the main gate. The smith is a pretty imperial named Adrienne Avanici, but she is married to a great hulking brute named Ulfberth Warbear. Adrienne is quite fair, but I should not want to find myself being introduced to the keen edge of that husband's war axe. If married ladies are your preferred sport, then have at it. But don't say that you weren't warned. Near to the smith is the drunken huntsman. Here, some of the wealthier gentlemen gather to share both drink and rumors of the wide world. If you prefer a more distinguished class of company while you sip fine wine, you will be well at home here. Of the Wind District, I have little to say. Most of the buildings in this second tier of the city are residences, though there is also a temple of Kinnereth and Jorvisker, the mead hall of the companions. There are some intriguing prospects to be found in the mead hall, should you favor a strong and fearless warrior woman. You will find little game at the temple, however. The priestess, Danica Purespring, is interested almost exclusively in spiritual matters. At last we come to the Cloud District, exclusive domain of the Jarl's castle. I've had some merry adventures within the stone walls of Dragon's Reach, let me tell you. The serving girls are most easily impressed by a well-spoken gentleman. After all, the nights in Skyrim do grow quite cold, if you take my meaning. And I will not deny that I have visited the town's jail once or twice, which can be found in the lower levels of the palace. As for the Jarl and his court, take pains to avoid them. I find that they lack any sense of humor or appreciation for refined culture, besides which they are all wealthy men and so must be viewed as your most serious competition. These Nords are simple folk after all, and too easily swayed by the sight of fine clothes and a purse full of septims. Now, I will conclude this work by wishing you great success in your pursuits of women and wine. Spare a moment in your revels to think of me, your humble author, and the risks I have taken to bring you this most thorough report on all things of interest to the discerning gentleman in the grand city of Whiterun. But I will not lie and say that it was all a hardship. After all, who could want to sleep alone in such a cold and hard land as this? Not I. Very interesting book. He's basically writing about all the different women he's met, which is quite funny. And I believe that's the actual bard who plays in the Whiterun Tavern. He plays music there. So let's go talk to him later on. We can bring up his story to him. Oh, look at that deer. Or is that a moose, maybe? Wow. Speaking of deer, I did also get a bow. An elven bow. Which could be quite strong. Now, I'm not going to shoot any deer off the beginning. Rather, I'm going to save it. Didn't I get a pet? Teleport pet. Look at this. We have a little pet rabbit here. Come with me. I'm just going to let him roam. I don't really want a rabbit, to be honest. I want to get a dog. Okay. There is a cave up here. But I'm afraid that it will be full of enemies. Honey Strand Cave. I heard a wolf howl, which is not ideal. Here he is. We got him. Butterflies are here. There's a monarch. And 2 blue ones here. Wow, this is more beautiful than I imagined this game to be. Look at this mountain. And the town over here. What a lovely spot. Let's head into the town here. See if there's some sort of tavern. The Villamere Inn. We can head inside here.
Yes? Need something?
No, thank you.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Lots of different characters in here.
Oh, did you need something? What can I do for you?
Aegis, follow me, I need your help.
Lead the way.
Oh? Okay, we've got a follower.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Linley Starsung.
If you fancy a bit of music, let me know.
What do you play?
I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold.
I wonder what happens when a customer
Merely 5 gold. I'd easily pay twice that to hear you play.
Why, thank you. You're very kind. Still interested?
Sounds reasonable.
Thank you, my lord. You want a drink?
That was a much shorter song than I expected.
Right away, my lord.
Mind taking care of the customer, please?
No problem.
Very nice.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
No, it's not.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. I heard tell of a lad in Windhelm, Aventus Aretino. They say he's been doing the Black Sacrament, trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Damn fool. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted. You should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking
So
to
there's
the
some
path.
haunting.
I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
I could investigate for you.
Anything you can do. Be I guessed.
Great. I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Oh, there's a bounty.
Keep your eyes open in the barrel. That's how they get you.
Pardon me, my lord.
Why does
Would you
this
care to hear me play my
character have denim shorts and a white tank top? This is like a very...
If you fancy a bit of music,
What can
let
I
me
do
know.
for you, friend? Sure thing.
Let's see if we can put some actual clothes on her.
Sure. What can I do for you? What do you need? I'm right behind you. I suppose I can help.
So I can give her clothes, but then I don't know how to make her equip it.
Is there
Well, that's fine. Let's go back outside. Very nice and sunny day. Out in Ivarstead. Oh, that's a wood mill over there. Scared me a little bit.
You ever settle down to have children? Think twice before you do it.
Okay, thanks for that advice. Alright, I'm thinking that we travel back to Riverwood and we make our way over to Whiterun. Apologies. Because we started in Riverwood and we turned a different direction. I don't really want to be walking around in the rain. I don't really know why it's always raining in this town. But it does seem to last forever. There we go.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Okay, and along the way,
anything exotic? Something no other woman would be wearing.
what is Agus talking to me about? Something exotic. Now, what I was saying was I would like to find some more alchemy materials. And of course, some more books. Oh, the sun's going down. It looks very nice over there. Oh, and there as well.
What can I do for you, friend? Oh, very well.
I told her to wait there so that I'd rather just walk alone here. Much more relaxing. Here we have some ingredients for alchemy. No, I'm not going to shoot the deer. Uh-oh. There's a wolf, though. Oh, another one. And I think even one more. got him from far away. Okay, hopefully no more action, and we can just take a peaceful walk to see Whiterun. Having a hard time catching all these butterflies, but I am getting quite a few, which I think is great for our potions. I still don't know the recipe, but wow, this is looking very good. Every time that I put Skyrim down for, 6 months or a year, and then I pick it up again and I go, what a beautiful game, and what an interesting experience to be playing a game for 12 or 13 years and still enjoy it. I can just sit here and take in my character and the surroundings and the landscape, the lighting. It's really something special. Sorry, I don't mean to get very sappy and strange, but it is very rare to have this kind of experience with any game. And I'm always playing different games, and this is something that has really stuck with me. It's like no matter how much you play it, no matter how much you know what's going to happen, you still have the desire to play it some more, and that's very exciting. All right. Honing Brew Meadery discovered. Sun is setting on a beautiful day in Skyrim.
This was as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane. Honest pay for honest work.
I just sold her a gourd. I don't know why. Oh, the companions are fighting over here. I think a giant. Can I help them, or do I just leave them be? Well, I don't see them anywhere. Oh, I've passed them. Here they are. Companions are always fighting this giant as you come along into Whiterun.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
You didn't look like you needed help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Bravasco. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Sorry, I'm not talking very much. I'm just basking in the sunset and really enjoying myself, to be totally honest. I'm super glad to be back in this game, and it's something special. I never really took so much time to stop and talk, take in the different words. And because of this, it's sort of refreshed and renewed the game for me. So I genuinely do hope that somebody is still watching and enjoying, because I would like to make more of these. And I would like to keep playing. But I won't do so unless it's actually worth it for you to listen to this and to help yourself fall asleep.
Hold. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I have news about the dragons, my friend.
Fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
No problem. Now we are still level 1. We haven't done too much in terms of leveling up. We've done a lot of reading, rather.
Pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't
There's
find
Adrienne
orders.
Avenici from our story that we read.
Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
Now let's head into the Drunken Huntsman. Rather, no. Let's head into the Bannered Mare.
Have it your way. I'll take the job.
And that way we can see this guy Mikhail the Bard, the man who wrote the story for us. Perhaps he'll play a song.
It's work you're looking for? Hulda's the one to talk to.
Here's Sadia.
Food or drink? Speak to Hulda. Now please, no more questions.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
This is the exact guy who wrote the story that we read about Whiterun.
Sure. What can I do for you?
Let's listen. I like this song, The Age of Aggression. I'll play this song.
Only true Imperials request that one. This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Sadia, wake up, dear.
Drink to
Yes,
our
Mom.
youth,
You want a drink?
days come and gone.
If there's nothing else, I have work to do.
Just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take
Mind your manners and pay your bills, and you'll always be welcome.
down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
What can I do for you?
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Wow. Nice song, Mikhail. Very nice song. And what's this? For sale, one tamed mountain goat, able to carry a hefty amount of weight to the throat of the world and back again. Gives good milk. If interested in purchasing, see Halvar in Rorikstead. Huh. Okay. I was not expecting a goat pet.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm? What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Alright, I think I will go and unlock Dragon's Reach and then call it from there as the first episode comes to a close of Quiet Realm. This was genuinely very, very fun. Very, very fun. There we are. Dragon's Reach discovered. I also love the night sky in Skyrim. Just look at that. the stars over the throat of the world. And one of the moons is right behind Dragon's Reach. We can't see it too well from this location. Here it is. Wow. What a beautiful world. Okay, and with that, I'm going to save the game here. We've got Quiet, the Breton, Alchemy Archer, Pet Owner, Explorer, Adventurer, and, most importantly, Book Reader. And I will be back next time. I might be playing the same game. I might be playing something else. I was thinking of also doing Stardew Valley, or potentially another cozy game such as Stardew. Maybe Tiny Glade, something like that. Something maybe without any combat, just a bit more cozy that I can just speak and put you to sleep. And if you are already sleeping, then I've succeeded, and I'm very happy with myself. If you aren't sleepy, let me know what I think I should work on. If you have any questions or any requests, I'd be happy and more than willing to answer them and get back to you. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed, and hope you have a good sleep.